All right, we are live. One moment, please. Be right back. Yes, sir. Dum, 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 dum. Get the countdown timer. We'll be right back, folks. Let's go. Wow.
You're watching the commercials. No, you watching the commercials. Well, don't watch it. Yes, we're gonna watch commercials.
All right, we live on TikTok. All right, we're gonna start in like 3 minutes. Not even 3 minutes, like 2 more minutes. Let's go. right, let's do this thing. Let's go. All right. Let me line this up for TikTok. And we are live. All right. Let's go. It's all right. So let's go ahead and begin. Bum, bum, bum. As always, as a beginner, you want to go ahead and grab your horizontal line on Trading View. We are using Trading View to chart, and we're going to start live on the week time frame. So we're going to grab the high of last week's. We're going to grab the low of last week candle, which is this candle. We're going to go ahead and mark the opening of last week's candle and the close of last week's candle. All right, then we're going to drop down to the day. Oh, before we drop down to the day, let's go ahead and do, oh, this one is good. We're going to drop one more. There's going to be the previous week's low. This is right there. Previous week close. Right there. All right. Opening right there, slash close. All right, now we're good. We're going to drop down to the day time frame. We're going to go ahead and grab the horizontal ray, and we're going to go ahead and mark, so the open of last week, which is right there at the bottom, and we're going to go ahead and grab the prior week top right here, prior day candle top right here. All right, so with those levels marked, we should be good to go for the marketing opening at less than 17 minutes. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is drop to the 5 minutes. 5 minutes, log into the account. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, let me sign out. Boom, boom, boom. Sign in. And then we're good to go. Wrong account. Oh, I think we signed into the wrong account. Oh, refresh this account. Log in. How's everyone doing on TikTok or live? Let's go. All right. So we're logged in live in the account. We're good to go. If you have any questions, just go ahead and drop your questions and welcome. All right. So we're going to start out today with 2 contracts. We're going to start out on micro NASDAQ. So in the meantime, micro NASDAQ, it moves $2 for every move it does. So every dollar basically goes up $2 or minus $2. One moment. Let's see what else. Happy Sunday. You're welcome. Let me know if you have any questions. You can hear me. I'm also streaming live on TikTok as well on the phone. Mm-mm-mm. Make sure you try the game at CIYcapital.com. So right now we're just hanging tight, waiting for the market to open. More than likely, we should have a positive to the upside. That's what I'm currently projecting. But we gotta hang tight and see what the market brings us. Let me know if you have any questions there. All right. Let's drop down to the 5 minutes. So I'll break this down right now. So last week on Friday, we had a nice dip all the way to the bottom. Then we had a nice reversal to the top. Then we came down, we consolidated a little bit. We This blue line is the VWAP. We basically broke the VWAP and came right back above that level. Then we have support at 29,385. Nice level there. So it's basically a nice tight squeeze level. So more than likely when the market opens, it should possibly rip to the upside. So let me see. I'm gonna draw my ray. Oh, let me undo that. Get the ray indicator. Draw a nice trend to the upside right there. So I'm projecting that the market's gonna open. It's gonna open above 29,385 is this green line and above this trend line. If it does, we're gonna go long. If the market opens below this trend line and below this blue line as well, we're going to go short. More than likely, price is going to go ahead and visit 29,323. TikTok fam, thanks for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. We got 10 minutes. Let me know if you have any questions in the meantime. All right, 9 minutes remaining before we go live when the market opens. Thanks for joining. If you want to jump on and ask questions from TikTok as well, let me know. Or send me an invite. Mm-mm-mm. Let's go. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah, we're gonna only look at one time frame as a beginner. You don't need to be all over the place. My mic is low. Oh man, that's no bueno. Let's see. Is that better? My mic is right here on my shirt. Test 1 2 1 2. Is that better or is it still low? How about now? Now is better. Testing on YouTube. Anyone can hear me. Should definitely be able to hear me. I haven't changed any settings, so it should definitely output to YouTube. Let me check my mic. One moment. Everything looks good on that end. Let's see. Okay, so I'm speaking too low. That's what you're saying. All right, I'll work on that. Yeah, you got AirPods. If you have AirPods, that might be the case. Go ahead and try your speaker mode. Okay. Yeah, so it might be your AirPods. Mel, can you hear me loud and clear from YouTube? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or give me a one is low or bad and 5 is great. How about that on YouTube? What about TikTok? You guys can hear me? All right. As long as you guys can hear me, we're good. We're good. All right. Link. It's on my YouTube, man. Like, subscribe to my YouTube. That's how you get the link. It's on there. All right. Here's the link. Unless you want to come behind the scenes. The behind the scenes. Let's see. All right. Let me do behind the scenes. I'm gonna have 3 streams running. Let's see. Ba, ba, ba. Yep. All right. We got 3 streams going on at once. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off that background. All right. We have 5 minutes. Best time to ask your questions now or during the live trade. Whatever you prefer. The choice is yours.
Recording magic minutes.
All right. We're live in 3 places. What's going on, sir?
How you doing, good sir?
Happy Sunday. Thanks for tapping in. Anyone in TikTok or YouTube, ask away. Or ask, do an invites to join and ask question live on TikTok. Mm-mm-mm. All right.
Go to refresh. Let's see what the market throws at us today. I think it's going to gap up.
All right. That's what I said.
Mm.
We got a nice trend line. Beautiful
It's in a
bounce.
triangle, so it'll be one and the triangle's going to open up in.
Absolutely.
On the 5 minute that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
From the drop to the top, then it drop again, and it's trying to hold.
We got 3 minutes. I should have a countdown timer.
You should.
I'm gonna work on that for next time.
Yeah, next time.
Big clock on the screen.
Two minutes. 2 minutos. See what else.
Let me invite this guy. Let me see what he's talking about. Follow. Yes. Welcome. Thanks for tapping in. Let me know if you have any questions. Maybe next week I do a giveaway. See how I'm feeling.
It's valid to me.
Gotta let me know what the audience wants. Welcome. All right. We have less than 1 minute remaining to the market opens. Let's see what the market's gonna provide. Is it to the upside or the downside? Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. All right. 20 seconds. Oh, I didn't get any music this time. I'm slacking. All right. DJ Lock Hive. Let me tap in with DJ Lock Live. All right. We are about to be live and we're live
up,
now.
Up.
Beautiful. All right. So we're going to hit 2 buys. Let's go ahead.
Okay.
All right. So beautiful. So we're going to do a long for a continuation to the upside. Wait till the market do its thing. Now, if it doesn't open and we go right back to grab our order, we're going to wait to see what happens, or the market might just say, hey, let's go ahead and come down. One thing to note, the market opened over right here. We had a nice little gap up from Friday.
I'm going to do a little gap.
Yes, it's about $7.75 gap. So let's see what's going to do it. Let's see if 29,385 is going to hold. If not, it's going to come down. It is not me, Jay Sean. It's got to be you, bro. Unable to update guest requests. Try again. All right, that was a nasty fall to the downside. Hey, so it's fine if we missed it. We're going to go ahead and wait. By the way, that's only 1 minute candle. All right. So it looks like the market wants to go down. That's why you got to wait a little bit before you just jump in. All right. This is fine. Definitely tap into CIY capital. All right. So we broke our levels that we drew. All right. To be on the safe side, we need to make sure that this closes below our 29,323 level. So let's see. Yeah, we canceled the first order up top. It's clearly not going to go to the upside. All right. Looks like the market is going to give us that 29,323. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. If you're trying to get in, just go ahead and close that app and then relaunch it again. All right. So we got less than a minute and 29 seconds. Let's see, it's going to hold. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, we did not catch that drop, and it's fine. Waiting for the market to finish its first 5-minute candle. The market is currently down $69, which is fine. All right. We should have a nice pull up to the upside in less than a minute. All right, 30 seconds. So long as price opens below this trend line or this resistance level right here, we should be good to go. Continuation to the downside. If the browser is not working for you, I would suggest you close the browser and then rejoin again. All right, so open right on my support level, 29,330. All right, let's see. Fill it out. So more likely price or the candle is going to go ahead and tap this blue line. If it does, we have a nice rejection. We're coming down to the downside. We're going to go ahead and do 2 contracts at 29,315. Win or lose. So I would say the get out level is either based on where it's set up, it's going to be at the break of structure above to the upside, 29,323, or it's going to continue dumping. Thanks for joining TED Talk Land. Let me know if you have any questions. Welcome, everyone.
Stop filled.
All right, we're in shorts to the downside. So let's take a gauge of where we can possibly go to the downside. So we do have a nice support level at 29,192. Right now, I would go for a gauge to take out Friday's low, which is at 29,220. So I'm gonna draw a little line down there, trend line, potential target. But to be on a nice conservative side, let's go right here at 29,230. Let me know if you have any questions. Put on some music on that. Yeah, we just got to be patient. Nothing you can do about this. Just be patient and wait it out. Hey. Ask your questions away. Say hi. Invite. Invite sent. Oh, let me zoom that up for you so you can see that better on TikTok. Okay. All right. Yeah, that 29,323 is holding strong. Just continue waiting patiently, win or lose on this trade. But based on where the market is holding, we should have a continuation to the downside. All right, so that's good. We had the 605 candle is a doji, basically means indecision. So you had the bears and the buyers and the sellers were trying to establish dominance, and no one really won that war, that tug of war. And then now the new candle is at 610 candle is still fighting to see who's going to claim dominance and control the price either to the upside or to the downside. And my get out level, I'm waiting to see if it will be past or close above the actual VWAP. The VWAP is currently sitting at 29,338. Let me know if you have any questions on TikTok as well. Thanks for tapping in. We are looking at NASDAQ. We're trading the micro NASDAQ, not the mini. So it only moves up $2 at a time. We highly recommend trading the micros before jumping into the minis. That way you can learn the fundamentals, relax your anxiety, don't get stressed out and burnt out, and actually learn the fundamentals first. Don't forget to tap in at CIYcapital.com and definitely play the candlestick game before actually tapping in. It will give you the foundation that you need to actually know what each candle does on the time frame we trade on, the 5 minutes. All right, so right now it's going against us. We're down 41 bucks. That's fine. As long as the next candle doesn't really open, or if it does open, as long as we get a nice rejection off the blue line, we should be good. So right now the buyers have stepped in. They're doing their best to go ahead and drive price back up to the upside. Let's see. Tap on in. Ask your questions away. All right, so we have a nice rejection there on the VWAP. So that's a good setup right there. Oh yes, I could absolutely have waited before it wait for the full confirmation, but I was confident with that level or that entry, and it's fine that we have this. We're currently down 65 bucks. We got less than a minute remaining, 11 seconds. This is where I'm looking at the timer or the countdown. All right. Is that better for you on TikTok? All right. Keep it up. All right, no problem. Appreciate it. Right there. All right, all right. So, I like this candle. So we have rejection one, rejection two, and the third is nice rejection. What I like about this particular candle, currently, there is no wick on top. What does that mean? If you paid attention or played the candlestick game, we had our opening and our high at the same level. That tells us right now that sellers are completely in control. Right now, we have a little wick to the downside. The buyers are trying their best to go ahead and keep price up above 29,323, which is this red line. Now, if the sellers go ahead and drive price right back down past our entry, we're in the win and in the clear. If not, we're going to have more of a fight. Thanks for joining, David. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, so looks like the sellers lost control a little bit. We got a wick to the upside now. Still, it's indecision. All right, so buyers are stepping up. Wrong pipe. Excuse me. All right. So we got 2 minutes remaining. Let's see if the seller's gonna go ahead and take control and drive the price back to the downside. All right, looking sharp. Mm-mm-mm. We're rocking out to DJ Lock Hive. Shout out to DJ Lock Hive. If you haven't heard of her, check her out.
Oh,
Oh, we're down only $6. Oh, we're green. So the max we're down or 74 bucks. As I said earlier, yes, we could have waited for the rejection, but sometimes you just can't get the perfect entries. But like I said, the stop loss or the get out would have been open above the VWAP, which is the blue line right here. Oh, we had basically 3 rejections, so that's the solid confirmation. But we could have waited for it and go in and get into the trade. But sometimes you gotta take a negative trade to end up turning a positive trade. No vacancy. Thanks for tapping in. How's it going? Thanks for tapping in. How's it going, man? If you're saying something, can't hear you. What's going on? All right, so now prices is playing around. It bounced. We're green for like a few minutes and went right back up. So it's got to hold tight. Ask your questions away. Tap in. We're going on till 7 o'clock. Win or lose on a trade. All right. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of buyers down here. Keep pushing the price right back up. Prices just bouncing between 29,323. Oh, why didn't I get out? Yeah, it was $2. But yes, you could absolutely get out at $2. But we're gonna wait it out to see if the direction that we said earlier is gonna go ahead and pan out to our side. Right now, there's nothing telling me to get out. Gotta fix this thing. It's funny how I got a lot of bots coming on my page. All right, we're back down $78. That's fine. Put you right there. All right, about that. Yeah, we're looking at NASDAQ. We're trading the micro NASDAQ. We're currently down $70, $80. Looks like there's a lot of buyers right here. We might take an L on this trade, which is fine. We're down 90 bucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait till the next candle because even though it broke a past the VWAP, doesn't mean it's gonna stay there. So let's see. Just like that, the seller stepped in and drove her down. Let's see. Thanks for joining. Hey. Thanks for joining us. Tap in if you have any questions. All right. Yeah, the buyers are just doing their best to drive that price right back up. Let's see. If you're saying something, I can't hear you. Oh, it tapped to win. All right. Mm, 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 mm. David K, tap in if you got any questions. Spider Man. That's funny. Tap in. All right. We got less than 10 seconds. Are we going to open below the VWAP? Or if not, it looks like we might have to close. Let's see. All right. We open above. So technically, this is our time to go ahead and close that position. So gotta stick to the rule. We're gonna close this at a loss at 96, 98 bucks.
Order filled.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait out the next 5 minutes to see if it's gonna be a continuation to the upside. If not, it might come right back down. So what I'm looking for, if price closes above or there's more volume above 29,440, not 40, but 341. Let me mark a level right there. So we need some strong volume right here before we get decided to go in. How's it going? Happy Sunday. How's it going? All right. That's funny. So yeah, prices bouncing between this support / resistance level and the VWAP. Let's go. Challenge accepted. All right, let's see. Snipe. What are we doing here?
Thank you. MVP dog. Let's go. Much appreciated.
You have a battle.
Trust my dick, bro.
Yeah, I follow you as well. price is not really doing anything, just consolidating. If we go ahead and open above 29,341, then we're gonna go ahead and do a continuation to the upside. We got 2 minutes remaining. Appreciate it, Tunes. So, tapping.
How do you say that? It's those people down bottom now. Yo, see all. Right? Welcome in, welcome in.
Thanks for tapping in. Let me know if you have any questions. We took our first loss, 97 bucks. Just gonna chill, see what the next candle brings us. If price doesn't close above here, the next candle open below the VWAP, we're coming back down hard. Man, price action is literally only happened right at open and then it pretty much died.
If I leave, will I still be work? Welcome in, lads. Welcome in, Silver. All good, so appreciated.
Thanks for tapping in. All right, this is beautiful. So we got a new candle on the 5 minutes. Price is really tight between these two levels, the VWAP and the support / resistance above. All right, so we broke out. Let's see. The fact that we're hesitating, I don't know. Just wait a little bit. If anything, I'm gonna go long. It will be to the upside to looking at 45, possibly 46.
Easy dubs. No snipes. Very bam bam. Welcome in, bam.
Let's go. Victory lap.
Oh, you've been paid on. Right. Boring. I don't really want to pedal anymore. No.
Let's go.
Sorry about that. You're too blue.
A rematch on that battle. All right.
Brother, you don't got anyone. You're free dubs, brother.
Now we're gonna just patiently wait. It's not giving me enough confirmation to go ahead and just jump in. And technically, the overall trend right now is bearish. We're down 44 bucks. The market overall is down 44 bucks. So let's just chill out and wait.
Where's my nuggets? Check. Oh, yeah. The one and only.
We have a psychological number right here
The one and only.
at 29,350. So this could be a quick fake out to the upside, thinking that you're going to continue to run and then pull back drastically.
That's why I take my nugget. Oh.
If the setup is not there, don't take it. It's got to be patient.
What are you gonna draw? Nothing.
Shane, thanks for joining.
Oh, hey. Oh, yeah. EP part, right? What else? Capital. Capital. Roller.
Save me.
Roller, what are you looking at? Okay. Georges. Songs of Florida.
Yeah, prices is having a hard time breaking above that level. Just gotta wait.
This is easy nuggets, check. You're going to check.
We got 40 seconds remaining. Let's see if we're gonna go ahead and actually open above that resistance level.
Roller, capital.
What's that?
What are you looking at?
Looking at NASDAQ. We're trading NASDAQ live.
Is they good? Is they real money?
Yes, it's real money on the line. I lost $98 so far, so I'm waiting for the next setup.
Where you from?
Florida, where you from?
New Zealand.
From Brazil? Fala português?
I'm from New Zealand.
New Zealand? I thought you said Brazil.
No, I'm from New Zealand, mate. New Zealand, Napier, Broadway.
Oh, nice. I haven't been. How's the weather out there?
I've been to Florida in my dreams.
Madrid is dope. I love Madrid.
Welcome in 22.
All right, we got to open it above my resistance level. Let's see. I'm just going to wait. The fact that we're having a hard time breaking this level right here is best to just wait it out.
Thank you, Fury. Much appreciated.
This setup right here is a little bit advanced strategy,
Much appreciated.
but one thing I like about this setup, it looks like a bear flag.
Having a good day.
So bear flag is basically you had a huge sell-off or market open, and then you have a slow creep to the upside. And right now, this level right here is basically being a strong resistance. Prices keep piercing it, but it doesn't want to open above that level, which is 29,341. So more than likely, I'm looking for puts. So
Having a good day.
I'm going to look for that level right there, which is 29,332.
Double check the screen check. Doing for the hot meat. Doing with the hot meat. Hot meat.
Thanks for tapping in. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, if this next candle, or actually this current candle, or the next candle
Yeah, I'm off.
is gray, we're coming down hard. Or even break this trend line, we're gonna come down hard.
Welcome back again.
I might even add additional 2 contracts.
Easy W's, 2 nuggies. Yeah, see you later, mate.
See you later. Thanks.
Huh? No.
I'll follow you as well, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for tapping in. Let me know if you have any questions. How's it going? Hey, happy Sunday. Where are you tapping in from? Trading NASDAQ live. We're trading NASDAQ live. Yeah, so this Sundays is just open session. If anyone have questions, concerns, or comments, or want to get started, this is where you want to tap in. Or visit CIYcapital.com. Class in session. Appreciate you tapping in. That's not realistic. Yeah, you gotta be honest. No. It's facts. Yeah, we missed this setup. It's fine. It's all good. Just wait for the next setup. What we could do is go ahead and wait for the next pullback in the next 40 seconds, not even. And then we could do a continuation to the upside. More than likely, price is going to go to the upside and retest 29,385. What's your question? I'm live on here and on YouTube as well. All right, so we broke 350. So it's a nice clean look. We got 2 seconds. All right. Let's see. Are we going to pull back or continue to the upside? So one thing we are doing, we're creating lower highs. We're up above the VWAP. So this should technically be a nice pullback to go ahead and continue to the upside. So I'm going to look for, let's go ahead and do 360. So 359 is an entry. Thanks for tapping in. Let me know if you have any questions. We have less than 20 minutes remaining. So we might get green on this trade and we might not. If not, we start our first mañana, aka tomorrow at 9:15. Tap in. Don't forget to play the candlestick game on CIYcapital.com. That will give you the foundation you need to see what I'm looking at on the charts. Or come early. We start at 5:36 on Sundays is your free sessions. All right, let's see. So on this one, once it gets us in, my stop loss is going to be
Stop field.
350. The bottom of that, I close below that wick if it does that. All right, so what I'm liking here, we're going a nice gap fill back to the upside. I would say take this to 370 long. So right now, I would say I might add another 2 more right here as well. And then first tap at 370. I'm not looking for a big move. All right,
Stop field.
we double up. It's
Order
beautiful.
filled.
All right, we tapping. All right, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and trail this. It hits this level, we're completely out. I'm not gonna hit exactly. I'm not gonna wait till 385. If it taps me out,
Stop filled.
that's fine. So now we're completely out of the position. So we hit our first TP, take profit. We did it and move a trailing stop. That way we should secure some profit. Even though it's tight, it's fine. And we collected greed on that trade. So for 1-on-1 right now. Let me know if you have any questions. Yes, I'm trading live with the real funds. All right. Is that better in tip top land? I'll pull it down for you. Oh, yeah. If I didn't have my stop loss so tight, would have been fine and would have hit exactly. Oh, I love this. So let's give you some backstory. So we draw that trend line on a 5-minute right here, and it perfectly aligned and reject right at the trend line. So you just gotta pay attention to those levels. My trend line was spot on. So yes, we could have easily got out of there, but it's fine. You can't go broke taking profits. And it stopped what looks like a few cents. Let's see how far off we stopped from that green level. So we're literally $1 away from that level we called out. There's never a missed opportunity in the market. Cannot go broke taking green. Let me know if you have any questions. We got less than 15 minutes remaining before we end the live. So yeah, I expect some consolidation here. I'm actually looking for a continuation or pull back. So since this level is actually a weak level, which is the 29,385, I'm expecting a nice little pullback here. So I'm looking at puts at 29,379. I don't believe this is going to go ahead and take out the high of the day. The high of the day on Sunday was, where is that level? Boom. All right. So the highest point of today when the market opened, it went as 29,409. But since we have a strong rejection right here, oh, it says nope, never mind. It wants to go ahead and continue. So we broke our trend line. We broke the major resistance. This green level is from the week time frame resistance. So let's see what happens. It might actually go ahead and claim 409. All right, so SPY, actually not SPY, NASDAQ is actually up $5 overall for today, $3. If we could hold the next 3 minutes above 29,385, it's going to continue ripping to the upside. If it fails here, it's going to come down hard. We have less than 14 minutes before we end the live. Ask any questions you may have. Thanks for tapping in, Eric. Let me know if you have any questions. All right. Yeah, price is just hanging out here. No, I wouldn't join now because price could easily fake out, says, oh, you might think it's gonna go up to my level at 409 and then pull back. So I rather wait for a clean drop. But price will definitely come back and tap around this area here. Since it's less than 13 minutes to 7, it might just go ahead and continue running. Happy Sunday. How are you? Appreciate it, man. I'm good. Where you calling from? All right. We got less than a minute left on this candle. Let's see what happens. Happy Sunday. How are you? Thanks. I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. We're hanging out for another 10 minutes before I end the live. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. Yes. Where you calling from? Philippines. Oh, Philippines is beautiful. I've been there back in like 2016. That's a long time ago. Yeah. Let's see. Let me know if you have any questions. Tap, 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 tap. All right, so new candle open above our trend line. So we're back into the mix possibly. So let's see if this was just a major pullback for it to continue to run up to the upside. All right. If we bounce off this trend, I might take a nice little run up and end the live right there. I'm looking at 29,980. Let's see. So yeah, with this level, it should be good. Let's see if the buyer is going to be in charge and drive price right back up. Yeah, the only reason why I said calls right here, if it decides to bounce, because it's right here from the 5-minute trend line. Because we're back into the bullish trend. This could have just been an easily pulled back. What's that? Oh, you winning. All right. Let's see. Mm, 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 mm. Who, me? No. I'm listening to DJ Lock Hive, one of my favorite DJ mix. But no, I teach individuals how to trade NASDAQ. So you should tap in on CIYcapital.com. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. All right. Hmm? 15, 10 minutes. All right. So definitely feel the trend line. Definitely breaking support right here. So let's see. We have a minute and 16 seconds left. If price can't hold above 29,385, then it's coming right down. Based on right now, this setup, this is no longer valid for calls unless we have a minute left. Unless we have a nice bounce really quick, which I highly doubt. All right. That'd be funny for me to DJ live and trade live. That's some skills right there. Mm-mm. Happy Sunday. All right. So prices. What do you say? Are we bailing? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by bailing. Oh yeah. So price is holding support at 29,385, but we have a nice rejection. The cause is no longer valid. It's gonna come down. So it's gotta be patiently wait. I would say you can get a buy. Their exit gonna be right there, and we end the live in 5 minutes. Let me know if you have any questions. Mm-mm. Tap 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 tap. Yeah, Nasdaq is only up $2.50. If it can't hold that level, it's coming down. It might be waiting for 7 o'clock to bust his finish the move. Opening price. All right. 29,392. Very strong support slash resistance. We're basically in a nice squeeze right here. So it has a hard time breaking above where the market opened. So if we close with another pin right here in 2 minutes, that's coming down even harder. It might be waiting for 7 o'clock. Hey. Don't lose. Cancel. Aiden, thanks for tapping in from Southwest Florida. What's happening?
Y'all, don't check the line for me. Come on, y'all. Can you double check the line for me or shut it all out?
All right, I might stay till 7:05. See what the move finishes up. It got 10 seconds remaining. Is it going to be another bull flag or are we going to fail right here and come on down? 3, 2, 1. All right, 7 o'clock. Let's see.
Thanks for the battle.
There we go. I'm going to give it 5 more minutes and be out. I'm interested to see what happens. Yeah, the fact that it's holding support right now at 38.5. We're in a tight squeeze. And we're consolidating for the past 20 minutes. Having a hard time breaking 29,392. Let's see. That's 4 times it rejects. Happy Sunday. Thanks for tapping in. We're actually about to wrap up shortly. Yeah, NASDAQ is only up 50 cents for the day thus far. So I'm like, yeah. Indecisions. More than likely, it's not going to happen in the next 3 minutes, but eventually it's going to come back down. It's going to get me my contract in at 379 and get me out at 368 to the downside. It might take another 5-minute candle for it to finally reject and come back down. We're just having a hard time getting above this trend line and open above the trend line and staying above it. Florencia, thanks for tapping in. We're wrapping up in like 2 minutes. Everyone in YouTube land, thanks for tapping in. Yeah, I gotta bring back the tunes. More fire. Mm, 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 mm. All right, I'm gonna call it in 1 minute. Get your final questions in. If not, thanks for tapping in. Don't forget to visit CIYcapital.com. Definitely play the candlestick game, which is the challenge. Yeah, we're gonna be consolidating for a little bit. NASDAQ is floating back and forth between $1 and a negative $1. This 29,000 is real support. But yeah, I gave you the levels. If you missed the very beginning, go ahead and watch the video that will set you up for the week. If not, see you next Sunday.